So this is actually the third time that I've been trying to do number 6 and I keep messing up, so hopefully this one will be right. So this is essentially what the original equation is, just in a nutshell. When time equals 0, x is -6, that's the original equation, and I'm changing the x now from my equation to an x equals -4. So for a, very simple, I need to find s of t. So I take the integral of 3t squared 12t dt. Powering up and dividing is very simple, so it would just be t cubed minus 6t squared plus c, and then when time equals 0, when you plug in 0 for t, then c would become -4. So then, knowing that, our original equation would be this. And that's it, right? B, it's asking the direction in which it starts and if it changes. So for that, I take the velocity and set it equal to 0. So then that would be t minus 4 after I factor out of 3t. T would equal 0, and this would be 4. Now, we have to make the chart. Time cannot be negative, obviously, but it can go on for forever. So a v with a 1 and a v with a 5. When you plug in 1, it would be negative because the 12 would beat the 3. And then it would be positive over here. So it would be left and right, or negative and positive. So what that means is it starts going left or backwards, and then at 4, or when time equals 4, it will change direction and be positive. Now for C, let me see, where's the, okay, it says find the distance traveled in, it says 8 seconds, I'm just going to change that to 6, so find distance traveled after, or when t equals 6, they said 8, I'm changing it to 6. So with that I need s of 4, because it's going to change. I need to find distance, but the thing is, some of it is negative. All this is negative, so I need to absolute value it. And then minus s of 0 plus s of 6 plus s of 4. It's almost like a b minus a sort of deal. And so I'd get, when you plug in 4, you would get a -32. Yeah, -32. And then plug this into my calculator, and s of 6 you would also get, well, you get a positive 32, and so your answer would be 64 units. And that is it for 6.